Today I'm going to show you one of Korea's top 10 side dishes, stir-fried fish cakes called 어묵볶음. And I'm going to show you two ways of making this. This is the non-spicy version. This is how little kids fall in love with fish cakes for the first time. And this is the spicy version that has all the right kicks for my spicy food lovers. Oh, I love this one. Now make sure to watch to the end because I'm going to tell you why you should not call Korean fish cakes odeng. And also a good way to enjoy this as a cocktail side dish. 오늘의 밑반찬 레시피 어묵볶음 두 가지 종류, 안 매운 어묵볶음 그리고 매콤한 어묵볶음 만들기. 오늘도 여러분들과 영어로 함께 하겠습니다. 여러분 어묵과 참 행복합니다 지금. Hi everyone, this is Helen and welcome to Modern Pepper. 안녕하세요, Modern Pepper의 헬렌입니다. When it comes to fish cakes, the most common shape that most people use is this rectangular one. And today we're going to be using 4 pieces, weighing in about 170 grams. So when it comes to cutting, you could cut them in any shape you want, but we're going to cut this down the middle, stack it, turn it around, and we're just going to cut them into strips. So it should be slightly wider than the width of my finger or less. So we're just gonna put these on our plate and we're gonna use these guys to make the non-spicy version. And the next 4 sheets, we're gonna cut them into half again and then stack. And then we're gonna cut them into 3 sections, 1 and 2. We're gonna take this stack right here and go down diagonally so we have triangle shaped 어묵. Same thing here, down diagonally like so. And these guys we are going to use to make the spicy version. All right, so make sure to run your hot running water and then we're just gonna quickly just rinse this under it for like good 5 seconds. And then we're just gonna kind of toss it. Well, my mom always insists on kind of pre-rinsing it quickly in hot water to remove any residue from the factory. You could skip this step if you don't mind it, but we're gonna let this rest for about a good 5 minutes. And the same for our triangle-shaped 어묵. Okay, for our vegetables, we need half of a small onion. So for our non-spicy 어묵볶음, we also need 1 scallion cut into about 1-inch length and about 10 to 12 thin slices of carrots. And for our spicy 어묵볶음, we need a green pepper. You could use serrano, jalapeno. This is Korean green pepper, pukgochu. We're just gonna split it down the middle and we're gonna take a spoon and just hollow out the seeds that are inside. Why? Because seeds tends to taste very bitter and then it also makes our dish look messy in my opinion. And then we're gonna cut them into strips. The vegetables that we need for our spicy fish cake stir fry are green peppers, and here we have the red peppers. Again, I removed the seeds inside, and half of a small white onion. Okay, we're gonna prepare our seasoning marinade because our stir fry will literally take 3 to 4 minutes. So I have a half a cup of water. To this, I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. 1, 2, half a tablespoon of MaeWoun, that's Korean cooking wine. We're gonna add half a tablespoon of minced garlic, and we're gonna add 조청물엿, which is brown malt syrup. The syrup is super thick and heavy. If you don't have this, you could certainly use brown sugar instead. The product link for this Korean malt syrup is in the description box below. Or you could go to any Korean supermarket and you could get it. So you don't have to worry about kind of melting the syrup right now because this is all going to quickly melt and dissolve when we stir fry our fish cakes. So we're gonna put this to the side, and I have the same exact marinade in this bowl for our spicy fish cake stir fry, but we're gonna add 2 more items to this. 1 teaspoon of GoChuJang, that's Korean red pepper paste, and we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of gochugaru, that's Korean red pepper flakes. Coarse ground is fine. You don't have to, again, worry about dissolving everything because this is gonna quickly melt when we stir fry it with our fish cakes. Set your heat to high. Place your frying pan and let it preheat for about a good minute or 2. We're gonna add about 1 tablespoon of oil. And to this, we're gonna add our onions. We're gonna add a pinch of salt, some black pepper, and we're just gonna lightly sweat this out for about a good minute on high heat. And then we're gonna add our fish cakes. So your heat remains at high. Quickly stir fry this for about a good minute to 2 minutes. So it's been about a minute, and notice how it's already starting to brown. Make sure to constantly stir it around. You see that? We just want it just lightly golden brown like that. And then I want you to tilt your pan and push everything to one side. With your heat remaining high, we're gonna add our soy sauce mixture. Make sure to scrape in all the syrup and garlic at the bottom. And then I just want you to stir it like this. Oh, it's beautiful. So let this run for about a good 30 seconds. And then we're gonna flatten our frying pan. Move this around again. Our heat remains at high, and we're gonna add our scallions and carrots. And this is basically done. Give it another minute. Oh, this looks really good. Look at that. Okay, and then we're gonna turn this off. Ooh. And we're just gonna do a light drizzle of sesame oil, less than half a tablespoon. The heat is off now. We're just gonna toss it one more time. Oh my God, it smells amazing in here now that we added the sesame oil. Okay, now we're gonna transfer this to our plate quickly. And to this, just a sprinkle of sesame seeds on top. And we're gonna cook it the same way for our spicy fish cake stir fry. Our fish cakes are ready. We're gonna tilt it to the side, move everything to the side, and we're gonna add our marinade. Scrape everything on the bottom. So I'm dipping the hot liquid to scrape off the rice syrup. Mix this, make sure our gochujang melts. So some people also make this with hot pepper oil. I prefer not to because this is already deep fried, so I don't want to fry it in so much oil. So we're gonna let this kind of reduce on high heat for about good 30 seconds. All right, now we're gonna put our frying pan down and we're just gonna mix everything. Oh, that looks real good. And we're just gonna add our peppers. We just wanna wilt them. We don't even need to cook our peppers because we want them to be still crunchy when we eat it. So you notice how the marinade is kind of disappearing? So that means this is done. So we're gonna turn our heat off. Let me just show you. Look at that. And we're gonna add just a tiny drizzle of sesame oil, less than half a tablespoon. Mix it all up. A quick taste test. Ooh. Oh my God, it's spicy, but I love it. And the peppers, oh, just took it to another level of spiciness, and I love it more. I'm starting to sweat. All I need is some Korean rice with this. Oh, and some cold beer would be perfect. And quickly transfer this to a serving plate. Just a sprinkle of sesame seeds on top. And there you have it. The spicy one is my favorite. Of course, Korean rice is a must. No, not all Asian rice are the same. We're gonna pick this up and put it on our rice together. You know it's good. Look at that. Okay, enjoy it. Bon appetit. Again, another big spoonful. A little too big. All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Oh. 여러분, 어묵과 참 행복합니다, 지금. It is so just satisfyingly yummy. It's just spicy, but not too, you know, and with the rice and everything, just try it. Our fish cake with the vegetables, and of course, a piece of kimchi together. That will make you happy. This is an inexpensive meal that you can enjoy at home, and your wallet will thank you, and your belly will thank you as well. You know what I'm thinking of? Ding, 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 cold beer. Oh, somebody's gonna be happy today. And that's me. In Korean tradition, when we drink alcohol, we like to have food with it on the side, savory food. And 어묵볶음 is a perfect anju. That's what we call it. The side foods or snacks that we eat with alcohol, we call that anju. Let me tell you, on a Friday night, you make this for yourself, a cold one. Cheers. I feel all my stress melting away. And then you just go in and have another piece of your 어묵볶음. This with this. So why should you not call Korean fish cakes odeng? And I know you guys heard of that too. Omuk is the proper Korean language for calling our fish cakes. Odeng is one of the many words that were forced upon us during the Japanese occupation. And for those of you who are like, what Japanese occupation? Google Japanese occupation of Korea and you'll understand. So it's a horrible time in history that should never ever repeat itself. So that's why you will notice that my parents' generation and my grandparents' generation, anything that is related to the horrors that they lived through during the Japanese occupation, they will just stay far, far from it. My father-in-law refuses to buy any Japanese-made products, period. My mom is always scolding me like, you can't say odeng, make sure you say omuk, you know? That's a bit of Korean culture that I want to share with you, because especially for my friends that love fish cakes, that's why. So now you know. And for those of you that are interested, I have a movie that I'm going to recommend, and I'm going to put the link in the description box. It is a really well-made movie about the small group of Koreans during the Japanese occupation that literally put their lives on the line to preserve the Korean language, and they are responsible for putting together the Korean dictionary. Heartwarming, and it makes me so proud as a Korean. And for my non-Korean friends that love Korean cuisine and you want to watch a movie that's kind of educational and really well made, watch it while you have some beer and some 어묵볶음, okay? I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, I would greatly appreciate it if you would click on that thumbs up icon, because doing so does wonders for my channel, and I would totally appreciate your support. 여러분 오늘 재밌게 보셨으면 꼭 좋아하는 버튼 눌러주세요. 구독 버튼도 눌러주시고요. 다음 비디오에서 꼭 뵙겠습니다. Alright folks, I will see you in one of the videos you see right here.